My name is Adrian Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. Now understand and apply the second law of thermodynamics in your business. The law of thermodynamics is essentially a breakdown of a system over time when a variable called entropy enters it. And entropy arguably is just a breakdown of things, whether a breakdown of communication, whether a breakdown through sheer size, whether a breakdown of misunderstanding. There's always a breakdown. So you've got to understand as a fail-safe that the larger your business is, the risks associated to it and the losses are exponentially greater. Not linear, not algorithmic, exponentially greater. If one thing goes wrong here, it has a massive compounding effect, a massive ripple, entropy throughout the entire organisation that can affect and destroy some organisations. It can be rather fatal, at the very least a bloody inconvenience. So you've got to understand, have fail-safes in the business. Understand what could go wrong, where it could go wrong. Ask yourself, what don't I know? What am I missing? What are the contingency plans? Do you have checklists? In aeroplanes, the pilots always have a checklist of things to do, and in the sequence of things to do, and check this, that and the other, so as to reduce the chances of breakdown, reduce the chances of malfunction, reduce the chances of entropy entering the formula. Always got to be wary of this. In my business that I started about 2 years ago, a little bit of entropy. I'm on my own, so some would say solopreneur. I have got to handle some logistics and some stock, and so every now and then I get stock coming over here, boxes and pens, glue, glue and inventory. And sometimes I tend to leave the stock till near the end. So I'm running out of boxes, for example, for delivery, and I'll order some more boxes when I might not have enough boxes left over for any orders that are coming in. So there's a chance there of breakdown, breakdown in communication or breakdown in the business, where it's like I need to order this stuff earlier and sooner so as to avoid this disaster. Because if someone orders some expensive products and I can't ship it now, because I promise 5-star service, I'm gonna ship the product now, not 5 days, not 5 hours, now. That's kind of a knock-on effect. Someone could be upset or annoyed, and they could share it on Facebook or Twitter. They could complain and gossip badly about you, etc. And it's like, oh, that's not good. That could be a really, and these people can see it and read it, and the perception is negative, and that has spiral. It's a negative feedback loop. You want to prevent that through contingencies, which is avoiding entropy, a breakdown of your business. You need contingencies, plans. There's always something. This is why we do like the fire drills and all the rest. So in an emergency, we know what to do. We're prepared, just in case. That is all. Because when things do go wrong, and they can go wrong, you've got to know what to do. It's important knowing what not to do, just as important as knowing what to do. Because some things are out of your control, and when these things affect you, you can ignore reality as much as you want, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. So when things come back to bite you, you've got to be prepared for it. So that's why it's understanding the second law of thermodynamics in terms of business. Because when things go wrong, well, you need to put the World Health Organization, the best cure for disease and all the rest is prevention. So let's take the exact same principle for business. The best cure for disasters is prevention, preventing it happening in the first place. Contingencies are necessary. Be just conscious of that. So the question of the day is, what kind of contingencies are you making? What kind of, what are you making? What are you doing? What's your plans? For this business, I've realised that I just got to order the stuff a little bit sooner, a little bit quicker. Thankfully, it's a very simple, small, localised business, but that's what I've got to learn, because that could bite me big time. But what are you doing? What kind of contingencies do you have? Also, click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it, because this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur, so you can go out there and do something remarkable today. How cool is that?